Would you talk to your ex's friend? Yo, YouTube was good, y'all. It's Life Unfiltered, man. Back in another episode, you know what I'm saying? Episode 21, y'all. Life Unfiltered, y'all. It's your boy Yahoo, man. Let's go. Today we got a different video going on, you know what I'm saying? We got 21 questions going on. Episode 21. So we got 21 questions. You feel me? Me and bro gonna ask questions to each other. We gonna both answer them, not be scared. None of that stuff. You feel me? Go ahead, introduce yourself, man.
Episode 21 questions, like my dog said. Let's talk with Dev here. I'm just gonna get right into it. Any queens that want to come up and talk about this type of thing with us, if you want to give your opinions on the kings, let us know. You can come up here, talk with Dev. But yo, bro, what's your ideal situation with a female? Let's get into it right there.
What you mean by
Ideal situation?
What you mean by that when you ask that question?
How you want things to go?
Okay.
How you want her to live? You feel me?
All right. First of all, when it comes down to how she live, I just think that comes down to how she is, like her parents wise too, like she clean, all that. So I would like a female with natural hair, because I got locks. I like females with locks cool too, but natural hair, natural face. When it comes to cleanliness, I like a hygienic girl, a woman, you know what I mean, that keeps herself clean, smelling clean all the time, hair smelling clean. Nice face, like face. People say that face and looks don't matter, but whoever came up with that is a goddamn lie. It definitely matters.
It does.
You know what I'm saying? They be saying personality over looks. That's a lie. I'm sorry. Because like you always say in your videos, bro, there'll come a time where that face just becomes ugly to you over time. You know what I'm saying? And that's not just personality wise, but it can be because of personality. But I would like a pretty face, natural face. You know what I'm saying? Just natural in general. Smell good.
Fact.
She can cook, that's good. Dress good. I'm not too big on the designer clothes type stuff like that. She could wear like a nice calm fit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Great personality, love me for me. Just simple stuff like that. Nothing too extra.
Calm. That's calm. Like I said, any queens that want to come up here and talk about this, we got a little bit different direction. Episode 21 questions, Life Unfiltered. But yeah, we're gonna keep on getting into it.
All right, bro.
Just back and forth.
Second question I got for you. Actually, what's your ideal girl?
My ideal girl, definitely a lot what you said. A lot of girls like to wear weave, braids. They can do those hairstyles, but I need that natural hair. I need to see that, consistently. 5'6" to 5'9" range is how I'm feeling right now. I need a girl that's going to actually be able to talk to me about her issues and not hide her issues from me. Feel me? Like actually be able to talk about her issues towards me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and money is not a big thing to me either. So I feel like we're gonna grow together when it comes to the finance side of things. You feel me? And just someone who don't yell. I'm sorry, you can't be a yeller when you do. You can't be a yeller. Feel me? So any queens that tap in, let's talk with Dad. Feel me? Like. Nah, but yeah, that's just a little bit, yo. We're gonna get more and more into it. But yeah, I appreciate the question for me to back and forth with my dog. But we're going at it.
Okay. Question I got for you though. My question is based off of past relationships and stuff you went through, right? What is something that you learned from those past relationships that you'll change in your your future relationships? You know what I mean? Like what's something you'll do differently?
Definitely speaking about the problem when it actually occurs, or very, very when it occurs. I was gonna say space it out, maybe just not too late now, like when it occurs. That just you avoid so much more hurt that way. That's like the biggest thing. Everyone talks about communication. Okay, but what type? How are you communicating? You know what I'm saying? So that specifically when the problem actually occurs. Everything else, I know negativity is natural. You know how we always talk about negativity being natural. So I understand that we're gonna have a disagreement. That's cool with me. A lot of things gonna go not my way. A lot of things gonna go not her way. It is what it is. But definitely just speaking on the problem when it occurs. For me, when it comes to a girl's past, does that matter?
A female's
past. This doesn't just pass with like who she's dealt with, like guys. Her past, her family history. Things like that. Does it matter when you're trying to settle down with a woman, like a young lady?
Yeah, I feel like it does, because whatever she went through in the past, either traumatized her or not, it can happen in your relationship. You know what I mean? So I would want to know what happened to her in the past, and that could make me decide if I want to be with her or not. I know that sounds a little harsh, based on somebody else they past, but it's the hard truth. They'll probably do the same thing to us. You know what I mean? But I don't really judge people too much off their past because I know you can change and develop over time and become a different person. You know what I mean? But it still can leave a scar on you and make you feel some kind of way about your partner or people in the future. You know what I mean?
That's a gem. That's a gem. Yeah, I definitely agree though. It matters to a certain extent, but yeah, it definitely matters. I agree with that. Fact.
Mm-hmm. All right, bro. Let's say later down the line, right? You want to marry your girl, right?
Okay.
And it's like a situation where her pop's like, nah, you ain't marrying her. Like, he all like, you know what I mean? Like, stopping it and he against it. Like, how would you feel in that situation? What would you do to try and change his mind or, you know what I mean?
I would tell her that like you gotta check your pop. Like if you rocking with me, you gotta check your pop because I'm not going to knock your pop out. Like if I had to, I would. But I'm not scared of nobody pop. But I would go to her. Most definitely, I would go to her. That's a very funny question, but that happens in life.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'll tell her check her pop. Like this is my so and so. It's gonna have to go this way, pop. I know a lot of pops really be uptight. Like I'm not gonna be that type of pop. Like I'm just gonna make sure my daughter is doing the right thing. Like if she feels she's doing the right thing, I'm gonna be supportive. Um, do you feel your friends should be your girlfriend's friends and her friends should be your friends?
Nah, my friend should not be my girlfriend's friend. No.
Facts.
And her friends being my friend, I mean, we could be like hi, bye, but I don't need to be all buddy
You
buddy with
don't
them.
need to be buddy buddy, and a lot of people are getting
Mm.
too comfortable when it comes to that. That leads to a lot of weird things and a lot of y'all shouldn't be in contact. Like
Yeah.
you shouldn't be reaching out to that other side's friends if something's going. Nah, you shouldn't be doing that. That's just how
Yeah.
I feel.
Weird stuff. Like you said. How long do you think you should be talking to a female or dating her before you decide to take it to the next level, like getting married or wifing her?
Years.
How many though?
2 to 5. 2 to 5.
Okay.
And then from there, you'll truly know. But it's bad because people get 2 to 5 years and still don't know this person. You gotta make sure you're asking the right questions. You gotta make sure you're there for the right moments.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry to break it to you, kings and queens, you may end up having to go through that phone. Like, I'm sorry to break it to you, but if I seen like a comment, someone was like, 10 years went by and I finally checked her phone. It was cooked. So it's like, make sure y'all being cautious in this life. 2 to 5, I feel, you know. That's just me though. Let me know how y'all feel. We closing on that 10-minute mark. We're not there yet. We're 5+ minutes in. I deeply appreciate everybody who tunes in to Life Unfiltered because you don't have to be here. Talk with Dev. Eliyahu. Come on, man. But listen, there's billions of women on this earth, bro, right?
Yep.
Probably 200-300 million in our age range. So that's like that younger 21, 22, 19, 20, whatever it may be.
Yeah.
We haven't experienced many women, girls outside of the country, outside of the United States of America. Do you think those women are a better option than the United States? You know, you have South America, you have Africa, you have Europe. You know what I'm saying? Like Germany, all other places. We would have to leave the U.S. to experience that. But a lot of people say it's easier to find less promiscuous women, so they're just not in everyone else's face. But at the same time, there's pros and cons to every situation you're in. But how do you feel about that? You feeling international women, or you feeling like inside America, inside the states? What you feel?
I never been outside states, so I don't know. I ain't gonna lie.
I've
But
been a couple times, but I didn't really like experience how like I would to make a decision. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I do feel like it'll be different though because
they
we like
look
two
crazy.
different
They
places.
look. They something out there though.
Yeah, yeah. It's like we two different environments, so it'll be different. You know what I mean? Like I feel like our country is more of. I'm not saying all women, but most women nowadays are becoming more masculine. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? I feel like in other countries it wouldn't be like that
two
because
different
of
upbringings, kind of. Two different
yeah.
upbringings.
I feel like it'd be a little different. I don't know. I feel like they a little different. Like you said, they look different too. So I'm not sure about that. I can't really answer that for sure until I visit outside the states. You know?
Facts. Me and you gotta go together, bro. We got content it out there.
Oh yeah,
Wherever we travel to, where we got content.
for sure. Um, If you could describe your ideal woman, how would you describe her basically? Like, you know what I mean? Looks wise,
How I
appearance.
describe my ideal woman?
Yeah. It could be appearance, it could be personality, like everything. You know what
You
I mean?
have to be humorous. Obviously, you have to catch my eye through attraction. So that's the whole package. That's body and that's face. I like all natural, so I don't want a girl with a BBL or fake anything. I want you to love yourself for who I want you to love yourself before you can even ever tell me you love me. When it comes to a woman, um, you have to be humorous, like I said, because I you have to match my humor. You don't have to be as funny as me because I don't really meet too many people that's as funny as you feel me. But you gotta match my humor. You have to be able to. I would never joke about something that would hurt you, but you got to be able to match my humor. Sometimes I get a little too humorous and I got to chill a little bit. But yeah, that's just like the surface level though. Obviously, how I broke things down like communication, this, and that, you know. But those are like the main things. What about you? I actually want to know, you break that down as well, gang, brother.
Um, like you said, humorous. You know what I mean? You gotta have a personality. I don't like women that just don't have personality. You gotta respect me for the man I am. You know what I mean? I'm not perfect. That doesn't mean I'm gonna do something dumb and mess up on purpose and hurt you. You know what I'm saying? But um, I would like someone that's there to listen to me talk. You know what I mean? I'm always the one that's listening and all that stuff too. But it is nice to, you know what I mean? The woman's like, oh, what are you going through in life? Let me hear, understand what you got going on in life, and just listening to you, bro, and not
Facts,
judging you based off stuff you saying or things you went through. She just telling you like it's okay. You'll improve or get
Fa-
through it. You know what I mean? We'll do it
factual,
together type time. You know what I mean?
factual,
Yeah,
factual. I pick up on
like
that.
that.
I
And
pick,
yeah, like I don't know, like humorous, like confident in herself, natural. That natural's a must though. You know what I mean? I don't like all that extra
everything
stuff.
natural, and I don't
Yeah,
like makeup either. Like
yeah,
at times, okay, but all you really need is moisturized skin. Like
yeah,
that's all you need, for real, for real.
yeah.
All right, but boom, listen.
Hmm.
It's your wedding day. You get married, everything going swell. The next day, your wife tells you, "I have something to tell you." After y'all get married, you already know your heart going to drop as soon as you hear that. It's like, I slept with your friend. Like, what are you doing? Like,
Yo, after my wedding day,
yes,
I pray this never happened. But like, bro, in that situation, bro,
it's over with.
divorcing her, bro, can't like. There's nothing to think about. When I think about things, I'm thinking about like how would I react.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? But obviously, I would divorce her, but I wouldn't. I don't think I would crash out none of that. You know what I mean?
yeah.
I'll just leave it.
That would cook me though. It would cook me, but I'd be like,
Yeah.
would never talk to her again though. But that's wild. I ain't gonna lie.
What's your take on females that are friendly? Do you feel like a female that is friendly is more likely to cheat, or you think that's just her being nice?
That's a great question, bro. A female that is friendly, and we know what friendly is, and we know what a female that just communicates with other men because of whatever circumstance. Yes, she is more likely to cheat, and that's why guys always talk about not liking friendly women, promiscuous women who seem like they just be going for any and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Any guy that listen, we know how guys think. We are guys ourselves. If a girl is coming at them friendly, we not gonna think she got a boyfriend,
Mm-hmm.
or we gonna look at the boyfriend a little funny,
Yeah.
or we're gonna be like, she's giving me signals or she's giving me a shot. And if she continues to do it, she kind of is giving off that impression anyways. So yeah, for me, I can't have a friendly girl. Um, you could obviously there's like how I said, there's billions of the other gender. So it's like you're gonna run into a dude based on whatever circumstance, work, school, through the internet for certain reasons. You shouldn't be really your girl shouldn't really be contacting dudes through the internet, but certain reasons, things happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, a friendly woman, I can't do that. No sirski, not at all. When it comes to a woman, we you eat you I ain't gonna lie, you eat healthier than me, but when it comes to, what we put in our bodies, we're consciously aware of what we put in our bodies. When it comes to a girl, you everything. Listen, I'm talking about everything you want of her is there for her. What she's her intake of what she's actually putting in her body is trash. Are you chalking it? Are you putting it to the side, or are you going to try to build her up and try putting this in your body? You feel me?
I would try to build her up. I mean, it's a little difficult to try to get somebody to understand why you shouldn't do certain things
Right.
or, change their lifestyle, but
Facts.
I'll try to build her up. But I'm not just going to ditch her because, she does one thing like that. I mean, eventually she'll probably learn to understand why she should change her eating habits or her
Valid.
diets or anything. I wouldn't just chalk it. But
Valid.
in reality, she's just hard headed and not listening to me about that. It could lead to other things
Other
her not
things,
listening
exactly.
to. Like I
That's why I
experienced
asked. Because,
before.
yeah, that's exactly why I asked. Because not even just women, but guys too are hard headed when people try to let them know, hey, this causes that, and obviously not everything's going to be perfect when you're eating, but like, bro or
Mm-hmm.
girl, try this out. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's why I asked. But I pick up on that for
Mm-hmm.
surely.
What's your what's your thoughts on your girl having a boy best friend? Like
Who?
you huh?
That doesn't happen. And I don't care if he's your quote unquote boy best friend before we was together. He's not low. Like he's trying to be that shoulder to cry on. Like you're not on that. I don't care unless y'all really grew up together. You know, that's a little outlier. Like y'all family's closer, so but we don't do that. We
That
don't
don't
do that.
mean, bro, that still don't mean nothing, bro.
Yeah, yeah, true.
Come on, man. Like
True.
I know her even more, so I'm even, Like
Yeah, facts. I know her more than you. I know her more than you. Yeah, so yeah, that's why I said who? Yeah, we don't do that thing. And if she wants a boy best friend and is arguing with me over that, all right, well then I know where we stand. You know, that's how I feel about that. That's a great question because nah, we don't do that. The next time a girl tells you she loves you, are you believing it? And do you believe women when they tell you they love you? Obviously, outside of your mom's sisters, relatives. But are you believing a girl? She tells you she loves you.
I'm more of a action over words type boy, you know what I mean? You can't just tell me you love me and not show it. If I see your actions not lining up with what you're saying, then I'm automatically off the back gonna think you lying to me. But
Super.
based off of past experiences, there's people that said they love me but didn't really show it. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Is yeah.
Same broski.
hmm Um, say your girl, right, has a different spiritual belief than you. Would you try to get her to believe the way you do, or would you try to believe the way she does, or would you just try to, just say F it, I don't care, like what we believe is just gonna make it work?
It's gonna cause a great divide, and that kind of happened to me as well. It's gonna cause a great divide. Me personally, I try to hear that person out, and I also try to tell that person where I'm coming from, but they're stuck in their belief, and I am not going to change how I feel. That's where the divide comes in. I'm not going to be like, we're done. That's something I'm not going to do, but I'm letting them know, well, we have a divide here. I'm not going to be like, I'm done with you. I can't be with you. No, you may choose to leave because of it. Let's say you're 6 months, a year and a half into the relationship. How do you feel about a girl at that point pressuring you into asking you about, oh, do you want kids or are you going to marry me? How do you feel about that?
Oh, 6 months to a year, I still feel like I don't know her yet. You know what I mean? Like I can know about you within 6 months to a year, but it's like I don't know everything about you still. You know what I mean?
True.
It's so much more to learn. More to learn about her family. You know what I mean? Her friends, who she hang around, what she doing in life. Like it's so much more to learn in 6 months. You know what I mean?
Facts. Because when you're marrying and having kids, you're not just
Yeah.
truly, you're not just having kids and marrying that person.
hmm
Everybody else they're involved with.
Yeah. And 21, bro. I'm not worried about no kids
Yeah.
right now, bro. Like too
Yes.
young
So
for
that,
that.
that bothers me. Kind of
Yeah.
scares me too. If you do that.
Mhm.
How y'all feeling, Queens? How y'all feeling, Kings? We closing on that 20 plus minute mark in Life Unfiltered. 21 questions for two 21 year olds.
Mhm.
21st episode.
Yo,
I appreciate y'all for tuning in.
would you talk to your ex's friend?
What's the ideal age of marriage for you, or what's the ideal age to have a kid?
Um, I'll say whatever age feel like I'm ready. You know what I mean? Financially, physically, mentally, all that stuff. But age, I'll probably say get married 25 through 30. It's ideal age. And the same thing with the kid, 25 through 30. I feel like that's a good range to have your first kid at. You know what I mean?
Definitely 30. Definitely 30 for me. I feel like that's a good range. Just because when it comes to like experiencing or traveling, if you have a kid at that point, they won't even remember much. At the same time, you're worrying about a whole nother life at that point. If it works, if it falls in a line, if it falls into place for you, okay, if you're ready in every facet, because you won't be 100% ready anyway, but if you're ready, kudos to you for being able to do that at this phase in your life. But just me personally, definitely 30 is ideal, but who knows what this life will bring, you know? That's where I'm at with that.
Do you feel that it's needed for you to build a relationship with your girlfriend or your wife's father in order to have a great relationship with her? Like you think you need to build one?
Not to be super tight with them or anything, but definitely, you definitely have to know that man. Like you gotta know that man. If you don't know that man, you may not know her 100%. Like, feel me? You can see how she was kind of raised and who the father figure is in her life because you're that next figure.
All right, y'all. This is part 2 of this, John. You feel me? We had to do a part 2. We had so many questions and all that the first day. We had things come up, but question for you, bro, is: do you feel like romance is dead in this generation?
Yes, but to a certain extent, you know, generally speaking, yes. I'm not going to lie because a lot of people just try and get something fast and something quick. And a lot of girls, not to bash anybody, or sometimes guys too, but ask for a lot and people don't even feel like putting in that effort. Now, if you're with somebody that you like, me personally speaking, like when I was with somebody, as time went on, I did romantic things, but we still learn what romance truly is as we move on in life. But I definitely feel like it's dead though. In the grand scheme right now, not even just for our age group, but yeah, broski, most definitely. Most definitely. Life Unfiltered, how y'all feel about that? Life Unfiltered family, how do we feel about that?
Yes, sir.
How do we feel about checking phones? Life Unfiltered and my dog Eliyahu, how do we feel about checking phones, bro? How you feel about her checking your phone or you going through her phone? Like, how you feel about that?
I mean, I think it comes with a trust thing. You feel me? That's a W shake right there. But I think it's a trust thing, right? Like, I wouldn't want to check my girl's phone, and there's no need for her to check my phone.
Yeah.
You know, I don't have nothing to hide.
Exactly.
If you wanted to check it or see what's up, she can check it. But I'm not going to be fiending trying to check her phone all that. I feel like if it get to the point where I feel like I have to actually,
it's kind of cooked. It's kind of cooked.
Like, yeah, you had to be doing something to make me not trust you. You know what I mean? But
something that be making me burst out laughing is when the videos where people run up on people in the mall and start recording like, yo, swap phones, and the boys or the girl, they just be like,
yeah.
I don't know if y'all remember this or Eliyahu, if you remember this clip, but the bull was like, cheat or go to prison. Cheat on your girl, go to prison. He was like, life in prison.
Life in prison or cheat on your girlfriend?
Life in prison.
Why?
Why would I cheat? I ain't got no reason to cheat.
So you gonna spend the rest of your life in prison?
Yeah.
You know you could come back from cheating, right?
He was like,
yeah.
No reason to cheat. That boy was lying. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, he was like, yeah, bro. He's like, yeah. You got the bull up. He's like, yeah, bro. He's like, I got no reason to cheat.
Yeah. He was definitely trying not to laugh though at the same time. Like, it was very funny. But how do we feel about a girl that won't block her ex? or queens, how do we feel about a guy that won't block his ex? But Eliyahu, how do you feel about a girl that won't block her ex? Are you staying around?
You saying my what?
Are you dipping out of the situation, or are you staying with her?
My thing is like, why are you still in communication with her ex, or you just not blocked? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it depends. Like, you know, regardless, you shouldn't have your ex unblocked or regardless of
or like because fact.
I would have a problem with it personally. It's like, are you doing this just to make your ex jealous? Like, are you with me to make him jealous? You know what I mean? It's like, are you trying to get validation?
It's like, what if he says something to you? How are you going to react? Because you clearly are open for the line of communication kind of thing.
Oh, you mean say something to her? I thought you meant say something to me. I was like, he ain't gonna say nothing to me.
Oh, no, it ain't her.
Yeah, come on.
I'm weak, but yeah.
But yeah, how you feel about it though?
Yeah, we're gonna have a sit and talk. Like, and if I can sense energies, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, if you lying, I'm gonna be able to tell what's the reason, you know. And if they not blocked, they was probably recently contacting them. Like, that's how it truly be. That's how both genders are. I'm gonna be 100% honest. Sometimes there's outliers where people just don't block them. They just don't care about it, and that's cool as well. Like, if you truly just don't care, you don't have to block the person. But me, I like to try to get to the bottom of things before it gets worse, or before I get hurt, or before someone has to get hurt. It's like, nah, definitely though. Like, we just want to talk about it. It's just that simple. But I'm not cool with it though. Definitely not cool with it.
All right, man. Last question. Let me think. What do you feel makes a woman most attractive? You know what I mean? Like, what makes you want to approach her?
Oh, what makes me want to approach her?
Yeah.
Well, definitely her shape. But like when I do approach this woman, is like her responses, like intellectually, like because I ask deep questions. If you start saying random things that just make me feel like you don't got no brain on you, it's probably a deal breaker. We can still kick it. Like, I'm not a real guy, but that what makes me the most attracted is like really how you think about things, like how you really think about things. You know what I'm saying? Sure. What about you, gang?
Like you said, the shape, but the thing I like pretty faces. Like,
Yeah.
I see a pretty face, I'm just like, damn, I gotta approach her. You know what I mean? I gotta talk.
Yeah, no, most definitely.
But at the same time, like you said, the shape. I mean, obviously it matters, right? They're gonna be like, oh, you know, you like them, but nah, the body shape matters for sure. I don't want no John looking all crazy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And like that is just a little tiny piece of the equation. I'm not saying that's all I'm worried about. Obviously, the pretty face, but really what you think about and how you respond. Yeah. And vocabulary, bro. Like all that.
Oh yeah. Also, how you said too. I could sense energy too. So you know what I mean? Like I could feel like if that person's a good woman or she not. I mean, off the bat. And on top of that too, like I like a smart woman. Right. Like know what she talking about. Like you said, I ask deep questions too. You know what I mean? I'm not just casual. What's your favorite color? That type stuff. I don't do that crap, bro. But I'm like to ask deep questions too. Know where your mind at, what you're thinking about, where you see yourself in the future, and then break it down. You know what I mean? Like I want to hear all the details and everything. See what you say. Like, because a lot of people aren't emotionally intelligent. They're not intelligent anywhere, bro. They just like, you know what I mean, just pretty faces. But you gotta have more than just a pretty face in the body, bro. You know what I mean?
That's real facts. That's real gems right there. Let us know how y'all feeling. Life Unfiltered, episode 21. We had 21 questions in the life of king and queen type of world. Let us know how y'all feel about any single question. Let us know if you responded to any single question, we would know by now. You feel me? But I appreciate y'all for tuning in.
Yes, sir.
22 coming soon.
Episode 21 with 21-year-olds, man. Let's get it. Let's go, y'all. But like you said, Filter, I'm Eliyahu.
Talk with Dev.
We out of here.